Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to install the Tusk UTV rear glass window on your 2024 and newer Polaris RZR XP 1000. It's going to be the same process for the 2 and the 4 seaters. It's going to keep dust, rain, and other debris outside of the cab, and it also helps dampen engine noise. So with that being said, it's really simple to install. We're also going to be installing a roof in a later step, so follow us over to that video if you need it. But if you're installing a roof, make sure you do this first. And last thing I want to say about it, we offer these with or without speaker cutouts. So the speaker cutouts is basically the same installation, just the 2 lower outside clamps, you're not going to have those. And then the bulb seal trim, they're going to be going up around those speaker cutouts. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. To start out, we've laid out everything in order on the bench. It's going to help us stay organized throughout the process, and you're going to need a 4mm Allen and 10mm combo wrench to get this done. Now, to prep this rear window, the first thing you want to do is flip this over so the Tusk logo is facing down towards the ground, and you want to work on a soft surface. So I've got a couple blocks of wood to help me out, but you could also just use a soft blanket to lay this on. The next step is to install the bulb seal trim. So you're going to have a longer piece and a shorter piece. The long piece goes around the sides and top, and the shorter piece is going to go across the bottom. And with the rear window in this orientation, the bulb itself is going to be facing down. Last thing you want to know about this is if there's any spots that don't fit that tight, you can simply pinch this together. That's going to give you a tighter fit, and you can use a deadbolt hammer or soft face mallet to tap this into place. And if you have any excess, you can simply cut that off with some side cutters. Next, we can install the 8 pieces of flap trim through these cutouts for the harnesses. You're going to install 1 on the bottom and 1 on the top in each cutout. Over at the machine, you're going to want to remove both of the rear seats. I'm just pulling up on that red tab. And then if you have a 4-point harness, you're going to want to undo those top straps. The next step is to install the loop clamps. We're going to be starting out with the 4 smaller loop clamps going across this harness bar. And if you're not sure which one's bigger or smaller, there's just a slight difference, but you're just going to want to set them right next to each other, and you can see that one is slightly smaller. So to install those 4 smaller loop clamps, you're going to start on one side of the harness bar, and this flat side is going to be facing in towards the cab, and the hole is going to be pointing down. Just like that. Then we've got 2 in the middle and 1 on the other side. Now for the bigger loop clamps, we're going to have 2 going up the side. 1 is going to be just below that harness bar. And again, the flat side of this is going to be facing in towards the cab on all of these. So bottom mount. Then right inside this triangle piece, this bar going right up here. Got one right there. Then we've got another one going across this top roll cage bar. Again, flat side facing in towards the cab. And then we're going to copy those same 3 spots on the other side of the machine. Next, we're going to install the rear window from inside of the cab. We recommend having a friend help you do this and set it in place. And as you do this, pay attention to the orientation. The Tusk logo should be facing the back of the machine, and that way the bulb seal sits against that roll cage. Now to attach the rear window to our clamps, we're going to start with the upper and lower outside clamps. We're going to use 4 of the 10 bolts that came in the kit we're going through a washer, through that window frame, and then through both sides of each clamp with a nylock nut on the back side. And we're going to leave all of this hardware loose until one of the final steps. Now for the remaining 6 loop clamps, you're going to be using that 1/2 inch spacer in between the window frame and the clamp, and then all of the hardware that you're going to be using is going to go in the exact same order as the other clamps. And now we just need to adjust the rear window both up and down and side to side for the best seal around that roll cage, and then go ahead and tighten down all of the hardware. Now for us, we can go ahead and reinstall our seats. We're going to reinstall the 4-point harnesses as well. Make sure you get those routed correctly, so we're going over that bar, down through the hook, and then up and through that buckle, and then the ends of these straps actually tuck into the harness. So that's it for installing the Tusk UTV rear glass window on your 2024 and newer Polaris RZR XP 1000. Again, same process for the 2 and 4 seaters, and same thing for the rear window with those speaker cutouts. If you need one of these, you can find them on our website. Just click the link in the description below. We offer free shipping on orders over $75, so take advantage of that. And if you want to see more helpful content like this, like the roof install, follow us over to that and subscribe to our channel. I'm Charles with Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Thanks for watching.